Welcome to the Jazz House Lunchtime Live. My name is Brandon McCUNE. I am a piano player, teacher, educator. I should say musician. I am originally from Chicago. I currently now reside in Newark, New Jersey. I've been here for the past, 20 something years. And I went to Rutgers University. That's how I got out here to New Jersey. Then came out here to study with, Kenny Barron, who was at Rutgers at Mason Gross at the time, and Ted Dunbar, guitar player, great guitar player. Larry Ridley, Prof. Bill Fielder was there at the time. Bobby Thomas was the drum instructor for a while. I think Akira Tana came after him. But anyway, that's what brought me out here to the East Coast. And while I was here, I got involved with the Jazz House Kids. You know how this works. A lot of the musicians, you're all together, and the ones who can play and teach, they try to snatch you up. And it's really not just snatching you up. It's more like it's one of the things that you offer back to the community that raised you and that groomed you and that helps you to become whatever it is you're becoming and helps you. So you want to pass that information on, which is really what this music is all about. So again, welcome and thank you for coming to our Jazz House Lunchtime Live. All right, I'm going to start off, I guess, playing some solo piano. I'm going to have a couple of family guests show up soon. They're in the next room waiting. Well, one of them waved. Okay, two of them waved, and there's a third one. All right, so we have three guests who are going to join me this lunchtime. And because of the way I had it set up, I have to actually put headphones on while I play. So we'll give you some music just to start with. That was a piece entitled "Body and Soul." It's always a fun song to play over and explore. It's got so many turns and twists in it that you can go any kind of way you want, which is fun if you know the way. So at this time, I'm happy to introduce a young man who I have known his entire life. Um, this is my son, McCaden. Come on in, son. Say hello or.
Hello. Hi.
Is this your first time going live?
On Facebook.
On
Yeah.
Facebook. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I don't even know. I can't keep up. But he's been actually practicing on some drums, and it's one of those things where it's exciting for me. It's probably more exciting for me than it is for him. What do you think? Yeah. See, he doesn't even turn around to look and acknowledge it. Anyway, I guess it's the joys of parenting and the not so joys of being the kid, right? Anyway, we got him involved with the Jazz House Kids program, a year or two ago? Last summer. And at that time, he was playing piano because his dad made him play the piano. But he let me know, Dad, really, I'd like to be a drummer. I said, really? Okay, well, you got to show me that and you got to practice. So he's been putting in some time lately on his drums. So we're going to do a piece entitled, what are we going to do first? Steeplechase, right? Because as many people know, I'm a big proponent of going backwards in the music, learning all the stuff that came first. And that way you have an understanding of where the music is, where it's been, so that you can add to where it's going. And I told this story a couple of days ago where I remember being backstage at one of Betty Carter's gigs we had, and the entire rhythm section, we were all singing some trio record stuff, Wynton Kelly at Midnight. And all of us knew everybody's solo. We all knew the bass solos. We all knew the drum solos. We all knew the piano solos. And we were all backstage just singing and scatting and doing it. And that's, to me, that's one of the important things in this music is learning and the history of it and studying it and hearing it and ingesting it and digesting it and making sure that it's a part of the very bones of who you are. So at this time, I'm going to try to play this organ behind me. I was hoping to have my Leslie ready, but hopefully the sound comes through well. And we're going to do a tune called Steeplechase. All right. Any particular tempo you want? Is that fast enough? Slow enough?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right. I'm hoping you could hear that. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, that's too much. It's parent thing. So that was Steeplechase. Actually, I heard him down here practicing with a man. It's weird to say, practicing with a YouTube link. I remember, starting out, you would have the albums, and you would be happy to have an album. And musicians know we would shed. We got to do our gigs with John Coltrane, especially the piano players, because sometimes he would play with no piano player. So all the piano players and the guitar players, we got to actually play with John Coltrane. Or sometimes even they would record the records, right channel and left channel. So if the drums were on the right channel, you could just play the left channel. And then if you were a drummer, you got to swing along with whatever bands you wanted. So it was something to see him down here playing with a YouTube link. So, music finds a way. What else did you have on your list? Willis tune. To Wisdom the Prize, right? So this is a tune I heard him playing with his band. He's actually a student over at Science Park High School in Newark, and the band director there is Mario Banks. So shout out to Big Mario Banks, one of my frat brothers. And he had them playing this tune To Wisdom the Prize, and I was thinking he's really got them cooking. And I got to hear. I didn't really go to any of their rehearsals. But when I finally got to see them in the show, or the the rehearsal right before the show, the sound check, I was shocked that McCagan was playing so much drums at the time. Where'd all this come from? So, see, now he's smiling. This is what parents get to do. So listen, kids, you think you can do things for your parents, but the parents always get the last laugh because they get to see you smiling. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, so they were playing this tune, and I've played this composition with many musicians, Bruce Williams and Chris Berger and Vince Ector, which is one of the working bands, and Freddie Hendrix, one of the working bands that I'm usually playing with, and we played this tune quite a bit. So we're going to play a little bit of "To Wisdom the Prize." You said you can hear the piano, so here's a little bit of that. All right. That's McCaden on the drums. It's cool to be cool. We're just going to play this next tune in honor of one of the young jazz masters we lost last year. Roy Hargrove is a piece that a lot of the younger students are playing a lot of. And, you know, sometimes people ask me questions about what do I think about the music young people are listening to today, and what do I think about how the younger musicians are playing. And the first thing that really messes me up is when they say younger musicians and they ask me that question, a lot of times they're not actually asking me. So I'm not quite sure how to take that question anymore now that I've really thought about it. I still think I'm young. No?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? Yeah, I'm sorry. You'll be sorry. Anyway. But listen, I mean, everybody's listening to whatever they were listening to. And I think the important piece to this is the things that you want to pass on. You have to know what the important pieces are to pass on. Every generation is going to have its variation of, you know, what they like and what they don't like, and what's popular and what's hip or cool, or what's the word for hip or cool now? Is there a word?
I don't think so.
You don't think there's a word?
Tough.
Tough. Okay. Whatever's tough, or whatever the new word's going to be, everybody's going to have that. But the things that are most important to pass on are the sense of community that music provides. I always think about how people like to take arts and sports out of schools first. I'm always thinking, well, these are the things that are actually holding society together. These are the things that connect generations. Because where else are you really going to find, you know, 3-4 generations of people all working together for the same, you know, ends and same goals? And music is one of those things where, you know, you're 90 years old, you can bring that experience to it. You're 60 years old, you bring that experience to it. You're 40 years old, you bring that experience. And then if you're 15, you're bringing whatever you're bringing to the table, and we're all figuring it out together. So that's one of the beauties of this music. And Roy Hargrove was one of those people who made it his business. You know, I really do count it, I'm fortunate and blessed to be in that generation of people who played with many generations of people. I got to work with Betty Carter, I got to work with Abby Lincoln, Ed Thigpen. Then you get to work with some of the, you know, John Hendricks. I get to work with some of the you know, the younger musicians now. Oh God. Some of the younger musicians now. And that's such it's a great experience, and I'm grateful that I had that. And so we're going to play a little bit of that tune because he asked to play it. So here we go. It's a little bit of Strasbourg St. Denis. You want to start?
I mean, the bass
Just with a group?
usually starts.
Oh, you want the bass? I got no bass. The bass is over in the corner.
We can start.
I can start it. Okay. All right. So at this time, I'm hoping the sound is still working and everything's still going. At this time, I want to call in two special guests who I just told them about this part today. So, give them some love. These are my two daughters. Come on, Zuri and Ava. Wave to the people. So, I know, where's Zuri? Come on. Here, let me move to the side. Go that way. Take the headphones off. There we go. And I don't know, if you want to sit, you can, or stand, or whatever. So a couple of years ago, and this is really impromptu. This was just today. I asked them if they remembered something they did a few years ago. There was a video that went out that I posted just to, spread some light in the world of my three children at the time who were, I don't know, how old were you? 8, 7, and 9, maybe? 8, 10, and 11, maybe? It was long, 5 years ago, maybe. Anyway, so I was just shedding on some music that I hadn't really dug into in a while. And it was a John Coltrane piece entitled 26-2. And so I noticed that they were actually in the back seat singing along with me. We were just kind of listening to it on the way to school, and it would happen every day for that week or so. And then I noticed they were singing more and more of it. And as parents go, you start rubbing your hands together going, ooh, ooh. So one day I just put it on and let the tape roll. And apparently that gave a lot of joy to a lot of people. And so having not sung through that in a long time, I don't know, it's been quite a while since we actually did that. I asked them if they would just kind of give a quick listen to it before we came on here and see if you could remember how it went. So we're going to try to do a version of 26-2. We're going to try to do all 4 choruses this time. What do you think? Think we'll make it? All 4 choruses, right? Then we did all 4 before, right? All right, so wish us luck. This is seriously in the tradition here, figuring it out. Yeah, we won't do the piano solo. We'll just do the 4. Although you kind of did the piano solos, didn't you? Ish. Well, you did. Yeah. Ish. All right. Here we go. Hopefully this works out. 26-2. With confirmation. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, kind of, huh? Yeah, kind of. It's been a long time, but that's all right. Anyway, so that's Ava, who is also a pianist, straight A student at our school, North Star Academy. What grade are you in? Fifth grade. All right. And then we also have Zuri, who is another straight A student, uh, North Star Academy in Newark. And you are in the seventh grade. All right. So thank you guys. See, now you get to come on, you do your 5 minutes of fame, and then you get to leave and go have lunch or something. We'll go have lunch. Anyway, yeah, we haven't done that song together in I don't know how long. Like, really, we just kind of tried it again today. We get what we get. Anyway, thank you so much for having me and joining me in my music room. And I do wish everyone a wonderful evening. Please stay safe, take care of each other. Blessings.